the difference between mixtape material and my album material is just the time span, you know, that it takes to get out. Mixtapes, it's kind of like how back in the day you used to depend on XXL or Source magazines to get your information and news, you know what I'm saying? Now they got like all hip-hop, you know, all kind of sites you can go on and, you know, you punch somebody in the face today, it'll be on there tomorrow. So that's kind of like what the mixtape does for me. It allows me to express my issues as they come. Album, you can work on your album for 6 months to a year, you know, so it might be issues that happen in the beginning of the year, your album don't come out to fourth quarter. That's mainly the biggest difference. And, you know, the time spent on the album is a lot longer. You know, I write a mixtape verse on the way from the hotel to the restaurant. The first mixtape was 50 Cent is the Future that actually got my buzz going. That was so early in my career, people didn't know who I was. A lot of people thought I was 50 in the beginning stages of my career. I didn't understand it, you know, but he used to tell me like, yo, you want them to say that because by the time they figure out you're not me, you know, they already accepted you. So that's what happened. A year after 50 won Artist of the Year at the Justo Mixtape Awards, I won it the next year. You know, and ever since then I've been on the coaster. Probably the Ugly and the Masterpiece nigga. Yeah. There's so many different lines. I got a couple on a new album. I don't want to let out the bag. But the Victory Freestyle that I did over the Biggie record was probably the biggest one to date. You know, that's the one I was performing even when I came to Chicago for the first time on the mixtape tour. That's all I had. I didn't have no single. I wasn't featuring on nobody's record, so I used to come out and they cut the lights off, put the lighters up, and I did a 50-bar verse, you know, by myself. So Lloyd Banks is, you know, I built my own sound, you know what I'm saying? It's been a long ride. And like I said, I've been doing this since 11, 12 years old, you know, so I think who I am as an artist and who I am as a person, you know, nobody can duplicate that. You know, everybody does, might have similar sound, but at the end of the day, I'm my own story, you know what I'm saying? My delivery, my demeanor, my character. Kind of humble for somebody, you know, who's giving a lot of credit, you know, so I think that's what sets me aside, the fact that I don't really, you know, I kind of set my pace.